Warning, this video isn't for anyone under the age of 16. If you're under 16 years old, please leave the video now because we do get into some adult type shit. Thank you. Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy CharlesISanimeWorld, and welcome to my review of Undead Unluck Chapter 7. Excuse me for not being as hype as I normally am, or perky or whatever. I'm currently dealing with the flu, and yeah, it sucks, but I really want to get this review out. And since it's audio only, that's a really good thing that I could do these reviews, you know, because you wouldn't want to see my face right now. So let's talk about this chapter of Undead Unluck. We find out one big thing about negators. There are two types of negators, okay? There's the self-targeting types who uses their powers on themselves, and then there's the external targeting types, the powers that affect anyone other than themselves, okay? So self-targeting types will be someone like Andy, okay? Because, you know, cuts off his limbs and, you know, and external targeting types will just be like Fuko or Gina, okay? So that's really cool information. One thing that I love about this chapter is that throughout this entire chapter, Andy was having skin-on-skin contact with Fuko the whole time, you know, and he's slowly just building up all of her unluck because, you know, he has all this skin-on-skin contact with her, so he's just building it up. And I'm thinking to myself, my God, you know, what is going to happen once it's finally unleashed, you know, or Fuko's unluck, because he's been building it up for a very long time. Now, the reason that we find out about the two types of negators is because Gina said that Fuko's boobs were going to sag in 20 years. Because we all know that Gina's jealous of Fuko being so close to Andy, because Gina loves Andy, you know, and Andy loves Fuko. Well, Andy wants Fuko to love him, so he's going to woo her so he can get what he wants. So, again, you know, stopping this review for a second, I'm going to say this. How I see this story going is that, okay, they're going to get together and Andy's going to try everything in the world to make Fuko fall head over heels for him. And then once she finally does fall for him head over heels, the same thing is going to happen to him. He's going to fall deeply in love with Fuko. And once it's finally time for him to die, then he's not going to want to die because he finally has found someone that he loves, Fuko. That's how I see this happening, you know. Anyway, so Andy says that Gina has on a lot of makeup and she's using her unchangeability to keep it up in place. Also, her chest is the same as it was all those years ago, but her ass is sagging. So, guys, we got a confirmation on how old Gina actually is now, because even though she may look 16, she's not 16. She has a lot of makeup on hiding her real appearance. The only thing that I can kind of like, you know, make the sense of similarities with is Tsunade from Naruto, because Tsunade, you know, she hides her real appearance with chakra. It's not makeup, it's just heavy duty chakra. And then once that fades away, you see what she really looks like. Same thing goes for Gina in this aspect. She has on a lot of makeup and she's using her unchange ability to keep it all in place. But her ass is sagging a little bit. Okay? So Gina is, you know, amazing while fighting Andy and Fuko, because all while she's fighting Andy and Fuko, that big spaceship of hers, that UFO satellite, whatever you want to call it, is still conducting its investigation on the unknown and negator in the area, which is awesome. You know, I'm just saying, like, Gina's just really, you know, putting in the work. She really is. I love the speech that she gave about birth and death being the greatest change a person will ever face, and how Andy agreed with that, and then how Andy lets Gina know why she can't kill Fuko because of the reasons that I said earlier on. So Andy figures out, you know, what's going on with Gina's ability. He says inside of that bubble of Gina's, there has to be a hole at the bottom so she can walk. So Andy lops off his head, bends over. Fuko uses his katana as basically a seesaw, you know, pulls up the hole, and then while Fuko has Andy's severed head, I know this is crazy, right? Throws it inside of the hole, pinpoint accuracy, mind you. I mean, like she got it perfectly. And now it's time for the unluck to kick in. All this unluck that's been building up all this time while Andy and Fuko's been in skin on skin contact with each other. You know, even when Andy turned around and was talking between Fuko's breasts, I love all of that. You know, all that's been building up. And now Andy looks at Gina and says, now let's see what unluck we're going to get. Let's see what's going to happen. So I can only imagine what's going to happen. I believe that UFO is going to probably explode or something, you know, Gina's ship. And that's what's going to happen. Like, I can see that happening. I mean, a meteor, you know, that's already happened. Again, I can definitely see her ship just exploding for some reason or another, or something bad really happening. You know, I don't know. But the one thing that I hope is that Gina doesn't die, because I really like Gina as a character and I want to see more of her. But hey, that'll do it. Thank you guys so much. That's been my review of Undead Unlock Chapter 7. I will see you guys next week. Hopefully I'm over this flu. And sayonara, suckers.